Ego did more than just survive in the city, she blossomed. The girl who was once the most beautiful in her village became known for something far more lasting, her talent. Her designs, a vibrant fusion of traditional patterns and modern cuts, caught the eye of a prominent blogger. Soon her name was on everyone's lips. Within 3 years, she didn't just have a shop, she owned Ego's Legacy, a thriving fashion school in the heart of the city, teaching young women the craft that had set her free. Through it all, Emeka was her constant. His calls were never intrusive, just a quiet rhythm in her busy week. "How is the new batch of students?" he would ask, his voice a calm in her storm. "Exhausting, but brilliant," she'd laugh. "One of them, Adaise, she mixes colors like she was born with a rainbow in her hands." And he would listen, truly listen, to her triumphs and her tiredness. He never once said, "I told you so," or "When are you coming back?" He simply cheered her on from afar. One evening, exhausted after the graduation of her very first class of students, Ego received a call. It was different this time. "Congratulations," Emeka's voice came through, warm and proud. "The whole village is talking about it. My mother said she knew you since you were a child and always knew you had spirit fire." Ego smiled, a deep, contented smile. "Thank her for me. And thank you, Emeka, for everything." There was a pause. "Ego," he said, his voice softer now, "I'm happy for you, more than you know. You've built your dream, and I was wondering if maybe you'd built enough room in that dream for someone who just wants to be a part of it, however you'll have me. I'm not asking you to come back. I'm asking if I can come see your world." Tears pricked at Ego's eyes. In a world of ambitious designers and flashy city suitors, here was a man who spoke the language of her heart. He didn't want to own her, he wanted to understand her. He didn't want to pull her back to the village. He wanted to stand beside her in the world she had built. "Yes, Emeka," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "There's always been room." The next weekend he arrived at her city apartment, looking a little out of place but with the same quiet strength in his eyes. He held a small wooden carving in his hand, a woman with a figure-8 shape, dressed in a beautifully carved agbada, a sewing machine by her side. It was her, the village girl and the city woman, perfectly combined. "Welcome to my world," Ego said, taking his hand and leading him inside.